Welcome to Leverage Your Spark. I'm your host, Brandy Lawson. In this episode, we're exploring how to amplify your effort by using a simple, non-technical productivity technique called batching. We'll discuss the problem you're probably currently experiencing of that never having enough time, the purpose of batching, the possibilities it can create for you, the process of implementing it, and the payoff you'll experience if you go through and start using it. So we all know that as entrepreneurs, or really a human being, time is our most precious asset. It's limited and non-renewable. And the problem is we often find ourselves overwhelmed with tasks, switching between different activities and losing focus. Is that the Pope in a Valencia puffy coat? Anyway, this context switching is mentally draining and wildly inefficient. So, how can we reduce this mental friction and become more productive? Gain back that time and do the things we actually want to do with the hours we have in our day. Enter batching. Did you just groan? Okay, sure, it is not sexy or cutting edge, but batching is a proven productivity technique where you group similar tasks together and complete them in a dedicated block of time. Now, the purpose of batching is to minimize those distractions and maximize focus, allowing you to accomplish more in less time. It also helps to quickly and easily define the processes and standard operating procedures to complete those tasks because, well, you're focusing on doing several of them at one time. So you naturally start to see the patterns and developing those processes becomes way easier. When implementing batching, the possibilities to improve your work are almost endless. For example, you can batch content creation like writing blog posts or recording podcast episodes. As I'm doing now, you may have noticed that I'm wearing the same shirt in multiple videos. This isn't as noticeable on the audio version. It's fine. Or you could batch administrative tasks like invoicing and bookkeeping. We batch decisions and team tasks in our bi-weekly team sessions. Batching opens up a world of productivity that can help you get more done and give you more time to focus on what truly matters in your business. And let's face it, in your life. I batch household stuff too. So, how can you start batching? Here's a simple process that you can start using. First, identify tasks that can be batched. Look for tasks that are similar in nature and can be completed in a focused block of time. In fact, have the whole team start looking for these kinds of batching opportunities and then schedule focused time. So number 2, schedule focused time. Set aside dedicated time in your calendar to work on each batch of tasks. Make sure to eliminate distractions during this time. Turn off your email notifications. Third, prioritize your batching. Determine what are the most important actions to be addressed first. That means you'll get it done. And then number 4, set a timer. So use a timer to work in focused little sprints. The Pomodoro technique is one way to do this, which involves working for 25 minutes and then taking a short break. And then the 5th step here is evaluate and adjust. After a few weeks, assess how batching is working for you and make adjustments as needed. You may have been able to make those SOPs during your batching, and then you can hand those tasks off to a team member. Or perhaps you might have found that using a team co-working session to handle collaborative tasks is an effective way to do batching. By incorporating batching into your workflow, you can see significant payoff. You'll experience increased productivity, reduced stress, because you'll get the tasks done, and more time to focus on your business's growth. This can also contribute to overall improvement and team happiness. It is a powerful way to amplify your effort and truly leverage your spark. Love the idea of batching, but really need some help getting started with figuring out the software you're already using? I'm sharing my tracking template with you. Just go to FieryFX.com/tracker to get a Google Sheets template to help you start maximizing that value of your current software subscriptions. In the next episode, I'm revealing my all-time favorite productivity hack. Here's a clue. It can transform your email workflow. Worried you might miss it? Do your future self a favor and subscribe to Leverage Your Spark on your preferred podcast platform, or you can subscribe and share at leverageyourspark.com.